much.
Good morning. I welcome you all to our webinar on Women Entrepreneurship, organized by Patrician Institution Innovation Council and Department of Commerce Shift 1 in association with Madurai Gandhi NMR Subbaraman College for Women. I would like to quote in the words, perseverance is failing 19 times and succeeding the 20th by Julie Andrews. Now, let us invoke the blessings of Almighty to guide us that we may be successful in our aim to transform India into vibrant knowledge society. Now I welcome Professor Mary Louisa to lead us in prayer.
Thank you, ma'am. Let us all join together to seek the Lord's blessing in prayer. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will not soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Our gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you, Lord, for the new day you have bestowed upon us and for the opportunity that you have given to us to be here through this online platform. Thank you, Lord, for allowing us today to meet and share our knowledge and time with one another in this webinar. May you extend your divine wisdom to a resource person so that she would be able to impart effectively man's God-given knowledge to all of us. May she be blessed as she continues to bring her expertise to the people who need them, Lord. Bless the participants as well so that they would be able to glean the vital information from this activity. This prayer we make in your most holy name, O Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Professor Louisa, ma'am. Quoting the words of Malamed, one of the most important areas we can develop as professionals is competence in accessing and sharing knowledge. As we gather here today to be enlightened, I invite Dr. Unica, Associate Professor, Head Department of Commerce, to welcome the gathering.
Thank you, Vaidegi ma'am. Thank you for the warm introduction. A very warm and a pleasant morning to each and everyone gathered in this virtual platform. Let me thank Almighty for this one more day in our life, and let me thank each and every one of you for this golden opportunity. At the outset, I would like to thank, welcome, and appreciate the management of our college for extending their cooperation and encouragement to conduct programs like this. And it is my duty to welcome and to appreciate the IIC coordinator, Dr. Sri Priya ma'am, who is the vibrant personality in the college, working round the clock to bring the college in a higher level by the Ministry of Education. And other ambassadors of the college, thank you very much, and I welcome you all to join this webinar. And foremost, I also welcome the principal and the other members of MGNMRS College. It is a proud moment to say that the Patrician College and the MGNMR College has collaborated in a very beautiful way to do things in a very magnanimous and a beautiful way. I'm sure both the colleges together can do wonders in the innovation in forthcoming days. I also welcome specially today's resource person, Anusha Jain ma'am. Ma'am, thank you so much for accepting our invitation. And I'm sure that our student and faculty members are going to be enlightened by your valuable session. And I also welcome each and every student and the members, those who have joined in this platform to enrich your knowledge. Once again, on behalf of Patrician College and NGNMRS College, I welcome each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Unica ma'am. For generation to generations, knowledge is shared through the art of teaching with the hope that somebody, in some way, it again will be passed on. And we have with us today an eminent personality, Dr. Ashu Jain. I call upon Subiksha, student coordinator, to introduce our resource person. Subiksha.
Thank you, ma'am. On behalf of Patrician family, a very warm welcome to one and all gathered here, this virtual platform. It's my honor and privilege to introduce our honorable chief guest, Dr. Ashu Jain Navgaraya. He's a coordinator and assistant professor in the Department of Tax Procedure and Practice. Dr. Ashu Jain brings her 20 years of teaching experience and has published various books and articles. She's been invited by various institutions for many webinars and lectures. She's also a life member of Indian Accounting Association and life member of Dhruva Academy Research, an international education institution registered under Ministry of MSME, Government of India, and ISO certified institute. Dr. Ashu Jain has participated in 8 international level and 35 national level seminars and workshops. She's also achieved in sports as a national player of basketball. Dr. Ashu Jain completed an international certified peer reviewer course offered by Publons Academy, certificate of appreciation by All India Association for Christian Higher Education at IACHE, Golden Jubilee and Grand Finale celebrations. Specialized in human resource management, marketing management, business management, entrepreneurship development, principles of management, and indirect tax. We raise our hearts in gratitude and thank our Chief Guest, Dr. Ashu Jain Navgaria, for being with us today and making our days even more special. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Subiksha, for the wonderful introduction. Now, it is our pleasure to invite to enlighten the gathering. Ma'am, now the platform is yours.
Thank you very much, Dr. Unica. Thank you so much, ma'am. And Dr. Shri Priya, ma'am. Thank you for inviting me here. Thank you, Patrician College, and thank you, M&M College, Subramanian College. I'm sorry if I'm not able to pronounce the name properly. I'm thankful to each one of you for inviting me here. And thank you, dear Shubiksha, for a lovely introduction. It's my indeed privilege to be here and to interact with all the eminent personalities of both the colleges as well as peer students. So I think without wasting much time, I think I should start the presentation. So I'm now sharing my screen with you all. Just a moment. There we go. Yeah, so is the screen visible, ma'am? Hello, am I audible?
Yeah,
Yes.
ma'am, it's
All right.
visible.
Perfect. So, we are here to discuss a very important issue, that is women entrepreneurship. Why we are discussing this today? Because we believe that women are a very important part of the society, no less than men they are. And this is why we need to know our own power, we need to know what we are, who we are, and what we can do. So we can be the game changer. We can be a booster in the economy. We can be as important as the other factors are. We can be the most important source of income, of funding, of management, and everything. We are today's leaders. We are visionary of tomorrow. We are India's future, isn't it? So, my dear ladies, all of you all, very precious to me. You all are very important to me, and you all are very important for this nation as well. You need to know that we are a very important source of everything. We are the source of this nature. Yeah. So we need to know that we are important. So believe, first of all, believe yourself that being a woman, being a lady, you are an important part of this society. All right. So never underestimate yourself just for being a lady, just for being a woman. Proud, feel privileged that we are the leaders, we are the women entrepreneurs. So we are going to be entrepreneurs in coming years, but somewhere we think that it is not my cup of tea, and that is why we usually don't go in that particular area. But here, today, we are going to discuss what we can do, what we can learn, and why we should move forward as an entrepreneur. Okay, so in this session, what are the objectives of the session? I just want you all to be aware about your own potential. I want you to know that what are the challenges usually faced by us in the field of entrepreneurship, the opportunities available in the field of women, the field for women, policies and programs for women entrepreneurship development by Government of India, and contribution of women entrepreneurship in sustainable development of nation. So these are the objectives. I hope that we'll be able to cover up all the things. But in case if it is not possible, we'll just now understand the main things of the webinar. So now the session is divided into 4 phases: history and introduction, challenges, opportunities, and identify the entrepreneur within yourself. And then we'll conclude the session. So I will just now try to complete and comprise the session in the entire 1 hour. So first of all, I would like to ask some questions to you. I think you will be answering me, and I would be so happy if you answer. So, what do you understand by the term entrepreneurship? Would anyone like to answer me? If you'll answer, I think we are interacting with each other. I think, are they allowed to answer? I think now, are they allowed to answer?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes,
right, all
ma'am.
right, okay, okay. So, what do you think? Who is an entrepreneur? All right, all right. It will take time. All right, no problem. But I'll let you know. So, entrepreneurship is what? It is a living a few years of your life like most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. How important, and very well, wonderful quote. We can just be inspired by learning this quote, by understanding this quote, that yes, to we have to live in the hard work. We live to be in the stressless nights. We have to spend our day and night all together just to make our future the way other people even can't even think about. Yeah. So this is what an entrepreneur does. Entrepreneur is not any superman or any other person who's just a simple human being who usually work so hard. They make so effort so that they can turn the mic. Thank you. So they are just the normal human beings, but they do the things extraordinary. All right, they are ordinary human beings who does the things extraordinarily. So there is no force more powerful than a woman determined to rise. Again, a very, very, motivating quote that if you believe, if we women believe that we are able to rise, we want to do something, nobody can stop us from doing that. So understand this power, understand this force that we are so powerful, nobody can stop us if we really want to do something. Yeah. So here I would like you to call for doing something extraordinary. I want you to achieve something extraordinary. So entrepreneur is a person that utilizes the opportunity of instability, turbulence, lack, and change to produce something new or modifies the existing one for profit motives. Basically, what entrepreneur does, he wants to make profit out of anything he can see. Out of everything, you can utilize the things as to earn your to earn the profits from, right? So you just need to develop the mindset of earning profit, and then only you can become an entrepreneur. Women who innovate, initiate, or adopt business actively are called women entrepreneurs. So when we women want to do something, want to achieve something, when we innovate something, when we adopt business actively, we are known as women entrepreneurs. Now, what are the history of women entrepreneurship? So let me discuss this with you all, my dear students, that in the early 19th, female entrepreneurs such as Madam C.J. Walker, Coco Chanel, Olive Ann Beach, and Ma Perkins got their start. These powerful women established their own brands and fought tooth and nail for success in the face of discrimination, unfair wages, and stigmas fluffing female business owners. So this is what from 1900th century they have started to come forward, to come forth, to understand, to make the things, in their with their force. They just want to go up, and they just want to rise. They wanted to do something, and that's what they did. In the beginning of 20th century, feminism has started to take place. Earlier, only women who were in dire straits usually entered to the business. Dire straits means the women who usually live alone, who usually they are widowed. So after having widowhood, they usually do not wanted to become the a burden for the society, so that they just started their own business. But it was just a very small case. It was not the normal procedure. It was termed as only the widowed woman can become an entrepreneur. Later, in the beginning of 20th century, when feminism actually took place, actually women entrepreneurs started coming forward. And businesswomen finally take center stage from 1980 to 2000. These were the golden years when hundreds of women earned recognition as some of the world's most successful entrepreneurs. From Madonna gracing the cover of Forbes magazine as America's smartest businesswomen to Martha Stewart and Oprah establishing their empires. Businesswomen were finally in the spotlight. So these during in 1980 to 2000, these were the years when women actually got to know their potential. They actually understood that yes, they also can do this particular thing, and they also can be on the top of the Forbes magazine, which usually earlier it was a monopoly of only a men dominating society, only usually men or males, businessmen's cover page already usually was there. But in these years, society realized that yes, even women can understand business well. They also can operate business well. And also, women herself actually understood this and they came forward. Now, women as a game changer. So, what is the contribution of women entrepreneurship in the economy? So, women entrepreneurship contributes more than 50% to GDP of most nations, both developed and underdeveloped. Its contributions to economic development have been predominantly in the area of job creation, poverty alleviation, environmental vitality, wealth creation, and human capital. So think about it. When women are able to contribute 50%, even when the percentage of women entrepreneurs are very, very less, is very, very less. Even then, we are able to contribute 50% in the total GDP. Not for all the nations I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the world, but I am talking about some of the nations where this, women entrepreneurs are active, and they are actually contributing not less than 50%. Imagine if all the women entrepreneurs given equal opportunity, what will be the entire scene? What will be the entire scenario? Isn't it very, understand, very expecting that what else can be done? What do you think? What will happen if all the women will receive equal opportunity of entrepreneurship? What do you think they will do? May I get the answers in the chat box, please? If you're not able to answer, you can just ping in the chat box. You can just text in the chat box. What do you think? What will happen if all the women give are given equal opportunity of entrepreneurship? No, no answer, no guessing, nothing. The undeveloped nation may become developed. Thank you, Harishma. Thank you so much for your answer. Yes, absolutely. That is what I was thinking. I was expecting. Yes, if all the women are given equal opportunity to entrepreneur to become an entrepreneur, yeah, they definitely can lead the nations. The nations can be developed ones, and it is not only a fake thing. It is not only just an imagination. It is the fact. It is the reality. It can happen, but provided we also get sufficient opportunities. Yeah. Okay. If you interact, I would understand that my things are receiving well. So please answer in between. Okay. All right. So here I have got some data that what are the countries with the most women business owners as a percentage of total business owners. So this is the percentage of women entrepreneurs, and these are the countries where we Indians stood on number 48. Not a bad number. I would not say that it's a bad number, but we have to work so hard to come in front, to come in top 20 at least, isn't it? So see, these are the countries with highest number of women entrepreneurs. Even Bangladesh succeeding with us. They are even ahead of us, but we are very, very less in this particular this stage. So we need to improve upon it. Okay. Now, women work participation in India. See, this is the women work participation. You can easily see the growth from 1970 to 2020. There is a graph which is clearly stating and showing that there it has been a increase. There has been growth in the percentage of women work participation, but still we are only sharing 48 number in the total world sheet where we need to come forward. So we need to raise this particular participation percentage as well. Yeah. So this is what the graph is saying to us. No doubt, we have been working very good. We can see our own growth chart, but it requires lot of efforts and hard work. Still, we need to do. Yeah. Now, I also would like to tell you that today India has 13.5 to 15.7 million women-owned enterprises, representing 20% of all enterprises, provided direct employment for an estimated 22 to 27 million people. Isn't it great to know that around, you just suppose that 15.7 million women-owned enterprises are there. They are representing 20% of all the enterprises. Isn't it great to know that only 15%, 15 million women are actually representing 20%, and also they are providing 27 million people employment opportunities to 27 million people. Great. So proud. If women entrepreneurship is well focused, they can create over 30 million women owned enterprises, of which 40% can be more than self employment. And this can generate potentially transformational employment in India of 150 to 170 million jobs, which is more than 25% of the new job required for the entire working age population from now until 2030. I know that you must be thinking that what am I saying, but it's a fact, it's a reality. If women entrepreneurs are well focused, if they are given time, chance, and opportunity, over 30 million women enterprises, of which 40% can be more than self-employment. Yeah, and 170 million jobs can be created for the working force till 2030. My God, what we are lacking, what we are looking for, what we are waiting for. We are waiting for you to come forward. We are waiting for you to do something. We are waiting for you to take a step ahead and do something for the nation. So you can create jobs like this so that other will enjoy working under you. Isn't it great? It's a great feeling of becoming a leader. Yeah. Now, what are the sectors where female owners are already there? Education, manufacturing, mining and quarrying, financial insurance activities, real estate activities. See, this is the percentage where female owners are sharing with the male owners. Yeah, and these are the sectors. Almost all the sectors have been covered by women entrepreneurs. There is no sectors left. We are ruling everywhere. We are actually participating everywhere. So we won't get much, we won't, need much time to rule the sectors. And I don't want you to become rulers. I only want you to become participants at least so that we will understand. And other also will understand, no, we are the power. We are the power of the nation. So you can select any of the sectors from the list and can work for. Now my question was, what do you mean by women entrepreneur? So, women entrepreneur is not only a woman entrepreneur. See, normally, a woman is a comprising of so many things. She's a mother, she's a wife, she's a daughter, she's a daughter-in-law, she may be a teacher, she may be a leader, right? Now, she is having a she also does housekeeping. She is the caretaker of dependents. She is her own health manager. Yeah. She also expected to perform social duties, and she's also a risk-taking innovator. And of course, she is a creative employer. There are so many things a woman entrepreneur is. Yeah. She is not only just a woman. She is a combination of so many things altogether. What are we? What do you think you are? Are you also? You are also the combination of all these things. But see, God has given us the power of doing justice with almost all the responsibility He has provided to us. So this is what a woman is. That is why in the beginning I had said that we are the powerful source. So we are. Yes, we need to identify it, we need to recognize it, and we need to believe in it. Okay. Now, what motivates you to be an entrepreneur? What do you think? What do you think? See, I really want an answer from you. What do you think? See, I know that you all are not going to be entrepreneurs just after this lecture, right? You are not going to be an entrepreneur just after this lecture. You may become an entrepreneur after 5 years, after 10 years, after 2 years, tomorrow. Nobody knows. But the thing is, do you have a mindset of doing something on your own? Do you really want to do something? Do you really want to accomplish something? Do you want to succeed in your field? If yes, only you can become an entrepreneur. Second, I only also want to say that you all are already an entrepreneur. Do you know why? Because the qualities of an entrepreneur is taking risk. And I believe all of us take risk every day, isn't it? Don't you think so? That we take risk every day? You can just simply say yes or no. You can simply put up your hands like this, like through your box, through your chat. Please. Yes, do you take risk or not? Every day. Nobody takes the risk. Am I clear on the question? All right. I think I will not get any answer today. You all have taken some sort of oath of not answering me. Yes. Is it so? It is like I am talking to myself. At least reply no. That's why that is an understanding. Yeah, I'm interacting. Otherwise, it will be a feeling of only interacting with myself. At least say yes. You can write yes. You can just simply put up your hand. Do you take risk or not?
Yes, ma'am. We are listening to you, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
I think students are a little bit reluctant in, unmuting themselves and answering, but I'm sure that they are listening to you, ma'am.
All right. No problem, no problem. It is my habit, ma'am. I usually ask in between so that I
True,
understand
true.
people are listening to me or not.
Yes,
Because it is
ma'am.
online platform, no, we never know who is listening to us. All right.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
fine. So, what motivates you to become an entrepreneur? I, I am questioning you and I'll answer that usually it is a passion. When you are passionate enough to achieve something, when you want to achieve your goals, when you want to become a successful person in your life, it means you are a passionate person. And that passionate person can become an entrepreneur. So if you want to become an entrepreneur, you have to have passion. You are a passionate person, you can become an entrepreneur. So both the things are combination for each other. Profit, you want to earn profit, you want to live a lavish life, you want to achieve something in the form of money, you want to earn more money, you have to take risks and then you can earn profits. When you work without risk, you receive salary. When you work with risk, you receive profit. That is the difference between entrepreneur and an employee, right? So if you want to earn profit, you need to become an entrepreneur. And then personal growth, obviously. An entrepreneur is not only a person, he is a personality. See the difference between person and personality. So when we talk about personality, that person having so many personalitative traits inside him, right? He must be having knowledge of so many things. He must be an experienced person. He must understand what exactly he can do. He must know how to deal in a team. He must know how to lead the team. So there are so many qualities altogether is being appraised inside the entrepreneur. So personal growth is also important. So when you are excelling in almost all the things, you can become an entrepreneur. All right. Self-reliance. Do you believe in yourself? No? Yes? I don't know. So there are two, three questions you can ask to yourself. Self-reliance. So do you believe in yourself? Do you know that you can do something? Do you know you can achieve something? And you can firmly believe on yourself? That's simply means you can become an entrepreneur. Feeling of accomplishment. So sometimes when we think that I wanted to do this, but at the end or when after a certain age of life we think, why didn't I do this? I could have done this. This was my idea. I could bring this idea into reality, but I didn't do that. So there always will be a feeling of, incompleteness. So this feeling can be evaporated with the help of entrepreneurs. So if you will become an entrepreneur, there will be a feeling of accomplishment. You will be a satisfied person that at the end of the day you are able to bring bread and butter to others' house as well. It's a great feeling. Sense of control. So when we work somewhere, others control us. When we are our own boss, we are a controlling authority. And when we are controlling authority, It is again a very good feeling that we are able to control others. We know, and we are able to control ourselves as well. Nobody else is there to control us, but we are our own boss. We can control ourselves. Now, what are the problems and challenges faced by women before and after becoming entrepreneurs? Usually, what are the problems you usually can face? And first is lack of confidence, very important part. If we ourselves are not confident enough, who will who will have confidence on us? When we doubt ourselves, who else will trust on us? So we need to remove this barrier. We need to know that what we are something. We can achieve something. We are confident enough. We know how to deal with the problems. We know how to lead people. And the moment you are doing this, you are having sufficient confidence inside, and then your confidence will lead you through the path you are making in the field of anywhere. See, I'm not saying that only for becoming an entrepreneur you need to do all this or you need to have confidence. Whatever you want to become in your life, whatever, anything, you need to have confidence, right? How you're going to have it. So if you are having it, wonderful, congratulations. If you're not having it, no problem. Practice. The more you practice confidence, it will inculcate inside you. And how can you practice the confidence? So with the help of triple P concept. So I have developed a concept named triple P. Prepare, practice, and perform. These three P's are the mantra of boosting up self-confidence. Prepare, practice, and perform. Whenever you have to perform anything, whether it is a speech or it is a task, just be prepared for it. Be ready. Think that you are going to do it, and you will do it. Prepare mentally and physically for yourself about this particular task. Start practicing. Number of times you can do, as many times as possible. Practice it. The more you practice, more you become perfect, right? And then you perform it. After practicing many times, whenever you will perform, you don't need to have anything to doubt on. Okay, so this is what thing is. So usually, uh, observation is others' observation is that women are less, less confident. They usually doubt on themselves. So that is why this actually happens. So we need to boost up our own confidence. You can just have these three P concepts from me today. Lack of decision making skills. I agree. Usually, women are having this problem that they do not have decision making skills. I'm not saying to everybody, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm usually generally talking if the entire world, if we observe the sample size, you just take 100 and 200 persons or women's sample and ask them, are they able to decide for themselves? Most of them will say that no, for me, my parents decide, for me, my spouse decides, for me, my brother or sister decides, for me, my uncle, auntie decides, for me, my teacher decides. Usually, you don't get that they decide for themselves. And that is what
Uh,
the lack of
Hello, ma'am.
decision making. Yes, ma'am?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, yes, ma'am? I can hear you.
Ma'am, I'm sorry for the interruption. Yes, ma'am, your voice is breaking. It
Okay,
is better to switch off your video and continue. Maybe you will have the continuity, ma'am.
okay, just a minute. I'm doing it.
Yeah, we'll try it. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, is it okay now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Keep reminding if you feel any sort of technical glitch. Do let
Sure,
me know.
ma'am. Sure, ma'am. We are there.
Okay. So lack of decision making skills. So usually, what happens that we usually do not decide for ourselves, and this is the main problem of women entrepreneurs. When we want to start anything, we look forward for others' opinion. We don't want to start from our own, because we think that we are not good decision makers, and that is why we will not be having sufficient good decisions for ourselves. Lack of self-awareness, that as I've said, that we are not confident, we are not aware as well, we don't know our own powers, and we always underestimate ourselves, and that is the reason we don't move forward. Okay. Then low risk bearing capacity, of course, I agree. Usually, ladies and females do not take much risk, and this is the reason they don't go for the entrepreneurship. This is again a problem. But my dear, if you take risk, only then you will be earning profits. If you want to earn profit, you have to take risk. Start from very, very small amount, 10 rupees, 20 rupees risk. Start taking it. And then only you will understand that yes, you can make it profitable. Lack of education, I would not say this here because you all are educated, but the reason we are talking about the entire country and nation and the world, that women are not coming forward because only 60% women till now are educated in India, that too. I don't know whether it is correct data or not, because this is the last 2011 the survey has said this. So lack of education is there. That is why they are not aware about entrepreneurship as well. Male dominating restaurant society, yes. Usually business is termed as male dominated society, and that is the reason. Lack of support networks is only 48% women get support system, so which is less. I don't know whether they really get it or not, but they have said that 48% women get support system. Lack of funding, yeah, I would have been agree on this before 2 years back, but now I don't think that funding is lacking anywhere else, because government is providing so many types of startup initiatives, like this workshop and seminar we are talking in. This is also conducted by IIC, and this is the main reason of conducting and holding such type of webinars, because we all committed to spread awareness about entrepreneurship, and that's what your teachers are doing with you. Low trust of financiers. So yes, usually financiers don't trust people, female business persons, because as I've mentioned, that the lack of confidence is usually found in the female entrepreneurs, and this is the reason the financiers also do not trust them. And then lack of marketing skills. I would disagree. Females are very good marketing, very good persons in marketing, but as per uh, the survey and reports, it has been said that usually females are not able to good in marketing. And then fear of failure, very, very important. We usually start forecasting our own self, and usually what do we think? What do we recreate in our own mind, that we are having fear of failure? And that is why we don't want to go in the field of entrepreneurship. So we have to understand that how many barriers are inside us. Out of these 9, 10, some points are there. Out of these points, how many barriers are there with you? I believe that you all not must not be having all the barriers. You would only be having 2, 3, 4 barriers. So you just need to work upon those barriers, and you have to just now turn that barriers into opportunities. Okay. Overcoming these challenges. So practicing confidence, I have already mentioned. Training. You can go for training also. So training is important part, because if we are not entrepreneurs, we are not born entrepreneurs, we do not have our own family business. So training can be an essential part for it, and there are institutes which provide training for people for becoming entrepreneurs. So training can be taken up from those institutions. Overcoming self-doubts. Please do not doubt on yourself. Whatever you are doing, definitely that will be somewhere or the other better. If you succeed, very good, fantastic, congratulations. If you fail, very good. You have learned another lesson, that you don't have to go in that place. And this is how you are able to overcome self-doubts. So please go for it. Do it. Achieving work-life balance. Yes, if you really want to achieve something, you have to know the balance between work and life, between college and your personal life, between coachings and other things and your personal life. You need to understand where, how, what is more important, what is not. Okay. Finding a support system. Always try to be in the company of people who are your support system, who understand your thoughts, who understand your, your potential. Do not be among, you do not be in between the the persons who are, always doubt, who have doubt on yourself, on you, or who always try to pull your leg down, who always push you behind. Do not be in their company. Always try to find a company who become your support system. Learning new skills, very, very important point, my dear students. It's a very important point. Whatever way, age you are, whatever is your age, but always keep learning new skills. Always. It is going to give you another, field of experience, another field of, mm, I would rather say that it is going to give you something extraordinary. Because the entrepreneurs, again, I have already said that they are not extraordinary persons, but they learn extraordinarily, they do things extraordinarily. So you just have to do what? You have to always start learn new skills. Keep yourself ready. There are people who are up to the age of 60 and 70, and they, even at this particular age, they learn something new. You can take the example of your own parents. They must be, say, senior in age, but they are also willing to learn new technologies. They are also willing to learn new skills. So this is how they are actually handling. You need to cope up with the society, and you can do it with the help of skills. And those skills will only can come under when you will learn new skills. Somebody's mic is on, I think.
Uh, Participants, kindly mute your audio. There's some disturbance from your end.
Okay. No problem. So now next point is read more, listen more, and think more. Right? The more you read, your vocabulary increases. The more you listen, your understanding power increases. The more you think, you are able to deliver even in a better way. So please, this is my advice to everybody, that more you read success stories, you become very, very motivated. You listen more, you are able to understand the other person. And when you think more, you are able to realize, understand what are the needs, what is the requirement of the scenario. So please keep on doing all these things, because you don't have to become an entrepreneur, you have to become a successful entrepreneur and a successful person in your life. Even normally in your job also, whenever, if you are not ma'am, somebody's mic is on.
Yeah.
I think S. Pavitra.
Subhavitra BCom. Kindly mute your audio, ma.
All right. So you need to perform these things all together. I usually force my students to do this last point because this is again my favorite point. I really like it, and I ask them to do this. So I ask you. You are also very good students. So you also do it, and you will find out the results very, very soon. You will find yourself very, very confident and good in everything. And then the last one is yoga and meditation. If a healthy mind lives in a healthy body, your body is fit, your mind is fit, you are successful. Whatever you do, if you are not healthy, if somebody is not very healthy person, they won't be able to become a very good entrepreneur. Because for becoming an entrepreneur, you need to be a healthy person whose body as well as mind is fit enough. So for this, you need to practice yoga and meditation every day. It will help you tremendously. You won't even know that you have been, achieved so many good things by practicing yoga and meditation. All right. Now, moving on to some more things, like what are the schemes for enhancing women entrepreneurship in the country by the government? Because if you have practiced everything you have covered, you have become an entrepreneur, you have thought to become an entrepreneur, what are the schemes for enhancing women entrepreneurship in the country by the government of India? So, Bharti Mahila Bank, it is there. It provides loans up to 20 crores on 12.25 interest rate. Annapurna scheme, 50,000 rupees for food catering business, vary according to market. The interest rate vary according to the market. Stree Shakti, it gives 50 lakh rupees loan. I don't know what is the percentage of interest rate because they have not provided, but anyway, I don't think that there will be a very big amount of interest rate. Orient Mahila Vikas Yojana, 10 lakh rupees loan is available. Mera Shakti scheme, 20 lakh loan is available with the 2.25% rebate on interest also. Udyogini scheme, 1 lakh loan. If candidate is differently able, then subsidy of 30% is also available. Mahila Udyam Nidhi, 10 lakh rupees. The interest rate vary according to the situation and the business. Mudra Yojana scheme, 50 lakh rupees loan is available here. Some private organizations are also coming forward to enhance women entrepreneurship, like Tata Consultancy Services, Reliance, Bajaj, Mahindra, Maave, a women entrepreneurship cell of Jabalpur and widely famous in the world now. So I am proud to say that I live in this city where Maave works for enhancement and improvement of women entrepreneurs. Mahakosha Chamber of Commerce uh, provides various opportunities to young entrepreneurs. DIC, District Incubation Center, support youngsters to move on. MPCon, EDI Ahmedabad. There are so many more things available. Startup schemes are now available of India, Government of India, which provides loan facilities, funding facilities, investing facilities to all the young entrepreneurs and startup stars. So you just have to do what you are having good idea. You can just come forward and you can talk to your teachers about it. They will let you know how to do it. Now, strategies towards sustainable development through women entrepreneurship. Now, you have decided, you have received the loan also. What will the further steps? So, motivation. You need to continuously. You have to motivate yourself. The more you motivate, you are able to perform the tasks properly. Regular follow-up after sanctioning loan. So this is again after you have received the loan, the government or whatever the funding authority, they should regular follow-up that what is the actually condition is going on, how you're utilizing their loan, and this is how you're able to get even more insights of the business. Enabling a support system, mentor mentee system. So if government or private organization provide you with the loan, they also should provide you with the mentor mentee system. Like this particular webinar is also an outcome of a mentor mentee support system. So this is how we are able to make them up. The others who are not good enough, the others who are not they need some more sort of upliftment is required. They can be given or provided with the mentor mentee support system by the government or by the funding authorities. So this is how they can sustain the development of women entrepreneurs. Now it is time to assess yourself. Now I would seriously want you to answer this, please. So, are you a creative being? You simply have to say yes or no. You can do it. Yes or no. Are you a creative being? Please answer. This time I would not leave you like this. Monisha M. Are you a creative being? Do you think you're creative? All right. So, can you make money out of any small stuff? So, are you able to create money or take out money or make money from anything? If it is you can do it. Wonderful. Can you motivate others to work for you? Do you have the courage? Do you have the strength to ask others to work for you? If it is there, wonderful. Can you manage your money well? Are you able to manage your own money, or you are not able to manage your own money? So if you can manage your own money, that simply means you can manage others' money as well. Do you like to explore new knowledge? Do you always want to learn new things? Do you always want to meet new people? Do you want to explore the hidden things? Wonderful. You can become an entrepreneur. Do you like to meet new people, visit new places? So, if you like to visit new places, congratulations, the entrepreneurship is waiting for you. Do you want to achieve something new in your life? Something in your life. What is that? What something is that? Is it money? Is it success? Is it satisfaction? All of three with high position and power. Then entrepreneurship is the field for you. So if you want to achieve something in your life, come, take a step ahead. Can you manage your stress well? Are you a stressed person who is always in stress for small things? You usually take much stress. You will not be able to become an entrepreneur on anything. For being anybody, for being a peaceful human being, you need to know how to manage your stress well. If you do not know, I can help you, but I will only help you if you ask me. Otherwise, I will not. Okay. So if you want to ask anything out of it, you can simply put it in the question chat box. I will let you know how to do it. Okay. And the last one is, do you learn from failures? Or usually do you repeat the mistakes you have committed in the previous time? So if you do not learn from your own failures, you need to improve yourself. You need to start learning from your own failures and from others' failures as well, so that you will not, you will not repeat the same mistake again. And this is how you can become a good entrepreneur. Now we have come to the end of this session. Now the question is in front of you. Think for at least one innovative idea and check me. Next week. Do you have any innovative idea? At least one. Not even one. Think. I've given you 1 minute time. Do you have any idea? You can simply put it in the chat box. No idea? Nothing? No problem. All right. Okay. Cut vegetables in packs for working women. Oh, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, yes, I understood. Working woman. I understood. I understood because you are, I think you are also a working woman and you must be aware of what we usually need. So see, opportunities are all around us. So ma'am has given a wonderful idea. So anybody who wants to make use of it, they can use. Simply, usually you can parcel the things to ma'am every day and you can make money out of it. Isn't it a beautiful idea? Wonderful. So if you don't have a single idea, you just do one thing. From morning till night, from morning till night, you observe not less than 1000 products every day. You must be the witness of around 1000 products every day. What you need to do is you just simply need to make a list and understand, think, okay, where is the area, what is the product where you think that you can propose improvement. What are the products where you need to have some sort of things available? What some sort of improvements available? What are the products which you need and it is not available in the market? Like ma'am said, cut vegetables. So you need to put this in the market as well. Fresh vegetables must be packed in the paper in a parcel, and you simply can deliver. So for working women, it is going to be a great idea. I think it's a wonderful idea. So anybody who wants to start their startup, they can make use of this idea. Okay, and this is how every day, if you think about it, no, every day you will be getting a new idea every day, and you will be able to convert the idea into reality. See, you will only become an entrepreneur when you are able to convert the idea into reality. All right. and then you will get what you want. Okay. So, ma'am, how much time do we have? I think time is up, or I have some more time.
Yes, ma'am.
How much time we have, ma'am? We are left with
We scheduled 10 more minutes is there, ma'am, and we
10
can
more.
go for even
Okay.
question answer session, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. We are also about to finish, so that I was just thinking, talking about it, the brainstorming session. So I would also would like to paste one answer, one this idea, you can say, that you might have heard about redbus.com, right? So see how ideas come in the mind of people, how they become the reality, how usually they convert this into the reality. I would like to put one example over here. Like the redbus.com, what was the idea? A person wanted to go from Chennai to somewhere, I don't know the place exactly, and it was late night, so that he was not able to find any bus. Somehow he got one bus, but the conductor said that there is no seat vacant till, right now. He said at what time or in what stop the bus will, the seat will be vacant. He said, I cannot say, because all the passengers have seated there, and we don't have any seat vacant, and we cannot say at what time, at what stop it is going to be vacant. So he has to drop that bus too. After that, what happened? He thought that his problem is not only his problem, it can be the problem of many passengers every day. So, what can be the solution? See, when we become an entrepreneur, when we are able to put the solutions of the problems, right? So he thought about why not to create a system where passengers will get to know that what are the when and what seats will be vacant, and after what stop the seat will be vacant, so that it will not be a loss for drivers and conductors also, right? And passengers also, passengers will can pick up the bus from the stop. The bus is going to be vacant, and this is how he developed a particular redbus.com software, where he connected the passengers to the bus owners, right? So that, see, both the problems have been solved. Even the bus owners were also not aware, and they were having a complete loss. A vacant seat is a total loss, right? Because it is not going to recover by any means. You cannot help it to recover. Ultimately, the once a seat is vacant, it is always a vacant seat. You cannot recover that loss. So what had happened? He actually put both the things all together, and finally he was able to uh, solve the problems of both the sides. So he solved the problem of the passengers by providing them seats, and by the drivers and the bus owners by providing them with the passengers after the vacant spot stop. So this is how entrepreneurship takes birth. See, you need to find out the problems. Problems are all around, right? Everybody is having problems every day. How can you turn the problems into reality? This is an important task, and this is what entrepreneurs do, right? So you need to find out only problems and stop crying for problems. We need to think about the solutions of the problems. The more we go on the solutions, the more we will contribute towards the upliftment of the nation. All right. So I believe that this was the understandable story and motivational story as well. So this is how we are able to, make the things better and try to be entrepreneurs, because it is again a very good feeling, and the success, it will be a success. You can lead a successful life for your own self, and a satisfied life. That is also an important part. So if you are an entrepreneur, you are definitely a self-specified, a satisfied person. So I think, ma'am, I'm done with the task provided to me. I don't know how far I have reached to, but I tried my level the best. I hope that it was fruitful session for all of you. And if it is not, do let me know the improvement area where I need to improve so that I will be able to, improve myself as well. Thank you so much, Madam Unica, Madam Shri Prabha, for providing me this opportunity, and the Patrician College and LMN College for again inviting me here. Thank you so much, all of you, for being very, very quiet audience. Thanks a lot, everyone. If you have any
Thank you, ma'am, for
questions, you
your
can ask
wonderful
here.
explanation.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, now it's a question answer session. So,
Yeah,
audience, if you have any questions, you can type it in the chat box, or directly you can unmute. You can ask our resource person. Any questions? Ma'am, one question on behalf of the students I would like to ask. Like, women entrepreneur may not be easy in reality. She has to face a lot of challenges.
right,
Very few lucky women are having backup by the family and support from friends. But
right,
normally, it is a huge hit from the society which pulls her down.
right.
So, what is the motivation today's women entrepreneur will get to start her own new business, ma'am?
Right. Very nice question, ma'am. See, there are just like I've said, problems are all around. We need to see only the solutions, right? How the things can be done. This is the important question to be asked. First of all, are we really committed to become an entrepreneur? If yes, then there is no if and but, right? If a person who is committed to become something, if you want to start your own business, so no if and will work out. I have an example of this question. Malvika Hegde, she got married with the owner of Cafe Coffee Day, VG Siddhartha. You might be aware about Cafe Coffee Day and his owner, VG Siddhartha, in 1991. And her husband committed suicide in 2019 due to the debt issue. See, imagine a Cafe Coffee Day owner had committed suicide because of the debt issue. He was not able to repay the loans he had taken from the various funding agencies. What she could have done? See, what was the things she might be with? She could have left everything. She also could commit suicide. She also have thought to start working somewhere as a professional. See, she could have done so many things altogether. She had so many options available. But what she did, she was resilient to repay 7,000 crores, and she managed to reduce the debt to 3,500 crores during this 18 months period. Imagine 7,000 crore. What is the debt amount? Can you imagine? And she was able to repay in just 18 months. And what half of the total debt, 3,500 crore, she could able to manage. So see, this is the power of women entrepreneurs. So never, first of all, never doubt on yourself. Think that you are able to do something and you can do. And the moment you start believing in you, you will be surprised to see that all of the surrounding persons of yours, they also will start believing in you. Trust me. And this is how you can motivate yourself. The moment you will find out the support system, that, like I have said, that find always company with the persons who are positive, who are having positive attitude for you. If you surround with them, you will definitely get the things done. And yes, family support is important. So convince. You also need to develop a skill called convincing. And when you convince your family, your spouse for your idea, for your dreams, they will definitely understand. And start doing something, start showing something. See, sometimes we need to show the proofs. If you have proof, yes, I have done it and I can do this. So start small. Proof will help you to to get their support, get their trust, and get their belief. I think that would be sufficient for any entrepreneur to successfully lead his or her life. I don't know how I have answered, but ma'am, I could only say this, ma'am Vedegi. Hello, am I audible?
Any questions from participants? Shipriya ma'am? Shipriya ma'am? Ma'am, we wanted to know even the funds part of ma'am, when a woman starts her own business, what are the promises there in India, ma'am?
What are the, ma'am? Can you please repeat? What are the? I just lost
Funding,
your word.
funding
Funding
partners.
options. Funding
Yeah.
options. Yeah,
Yes,
I have.
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have shared that also, that there are schemes available from the government of India. There are so many schemes have been running by them. Even India, government of India also, want women to come forward. So I have given it in the slides also. This is the slide where we have discussed about the funding facilities available, and some more like Atal Innovation Centers with the through Atal Incubation Center. Like IIC is also providing sort of fundings and grants after achieving a certain level of the entrepreneurial ecosystem maintaining in the colleges. So they are also providing us with that. Some private funds are also available for the helping. Like all the cities must be having smart city office. Like we are also having smart city Jabalpur, where incubation facilities have been provided. Even our students, like our college students, are also availing those facilities. They provide the mentoring facilities for free and investing facilities as well. But investment is always done by the investors. So usually investors visit the incubation center and they provide with the fundings. Also, they they provide us with the angel fundings. So this is how we are able to manage the fundings options. So not only this, startup scheme is also there of government, or and this you can call it DIC is also there, who always supports. And like I've said, smart city offices are also there. Incubation centers are also established in almost all the cities of India, where they provide us with the opportunities of funding. So we just need to tie up with them. Like we have also tie up with the Smart City Jabalpur, and they usually provide us. Not only this, we have got fundings from JNKVB, like Jawaharlal Nehru Krishi University, University. We have received grant from there also. They also provide us with the funding. One of the students have received rupees 5 lakh from Agricultural University. So this is how we are able to provide them with the funding options and things. So we just need to collaborate with more institutions, and this is how we can do it, ma'am.
That was really nice, ma'am. Wonderful information.
Thank you.
Ma'am, I would like to know one more, answer from you as an
Please, ma'am.
expert, Director
Please,
of
ma'am.
Institution Innovation Council. Ma'am, normally, if women entrepreneur, they think about beauty parlor or, cooking, or they'll
Yeah.
come to, cosmetics and fashion. Is there any other avenues open for women entrepreneur today? Can you please, share with us?
No. So if women are interested to become beauticians, and like you have said that they want to go in cooking somewhere, so there are options. Not specifically for the grant is not specific for any area. They just want to know, and a woman entrepreneur is there who want to establish her own setup and business. So for this, the schemes again will be the same. Like this is Mahila Udyam Nidhi and Udyogini scheme. They are also providing grant for such tasks, right? And there is no specific grant has been provided, but the skill set, like NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation, they provide the women candidates such opportunities where they can go and receive some sort of grants. Like NSDC is there, National Skill Development Corporation. They provide us with the grant, and like Ministry of Human Resource also having some sort of such grants available, where such women whose aim is to become beautician, or to open such cooking options. There are some funding options available for them particularly.
Thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful session. As we wrap up this wonderful webinar, it is the time to express our gratitude to all who have turned out this program to be more informative, beneficial, and successful than we have expected it to be. Now it's time to call our Professor Kavita, Head Department of BCom CS, to render vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Happy day to all. Firstly, it's our duty to thank the Almighty who has showered His blessings for today's successful event. I thank Dr. Gomati, Principal MGNMRS College, and Dr. Usha George, Principal, Patrician College of Arts and Science, who has been the pillars of today's successful event. I thank Dr. Devi, Coordinator of IIC, MGNMRS Innovation Council, and Dr. Shri Priya, Coordinator of IIC, Patrician College Innovation Council, for this wonderful arrangement. I also thank Dr. Vaidegi, who mastered today's ceremony. With God, everything is possible. I thank Dr. Mary, who started the session with a pleasant prayer. Welcome is a signature. I thank Dr. Unica, Head Department of Commerce, for her warm welcome. Excellence is not being the best, it is doing your best. I thank Subiksha, who gave a wonderful introduction of our today's speaker. Having an innovation ambassador is not that easy. A partner like you is a boon to our business. It's time to thank our today's admirable, smart, hearty, ultimate Dr. Ashu for her wonderful game-changing session on women entrepreneur. Made us to set strategies, develop confidence, overcome challenges, and for sure we will start following the 3 Ps too. I also thank the staff members of both the college for their presence. And last but not least, I thank all the participants of today's inspiring session. Once again, thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, everybody, for this nice session and the wonderfully arranged webinar. Ma'am, thanks a lot for your nice introduction and till the vote of thanks. Everything was